You don't have to join people in shrinking their bodies in pursuit of an arbitrary beauty standard. It's not sustainable.
Hey guys, it's Jermaine and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time on my channel, I just want to say welcome. My name is Jermaine. I make videos about the fat acceptance, fat liberation, body positive movement. I share with you guys my thoughts and opinions on this community and also how they kind of influenced my life back when I was obese myself, and definitely inspired to remain obese for a long time until one day I opened my eyes, I had an epiphany, and I changed my life. So if you're into those kind of content, you want to hear my story as well as you want to hear me comment and debunk and just expose the minds and weird thoughts of this fat positive cult, then you want to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell because I upload new videos at least once a week. And if you're returning to my channel, I just want to say welcome back. Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm so sorry that I was gone for a while. It was my birthday weekend. Just before the week of my birthday, I had a lot of things going on, and then it was my birthday weekend and I was away, so I couldn't really film videos and stuff. But I'm back now. This is something that I enjoy doing with all my heart, and even when I was vacationing, I just couldn't wait to get back and start shooting videos again. I found things on the internet that I want to talk about, and I'm just so excited to be here. Also, I just want to say thank you for 4,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. It means so much to me. I love you guys and appreciate you so much. I don't take this for granted. I love having a platform to talk about the things that I talk about. It means so much to me that there are genuinely a lot of people out there who want to listen to what I have to say and want to take part in the conversation and have a conversation on this topic. So I really appreciate you guys so much. Now, without chatting any further, let's get straight into today's video. I found this person on TikTok. That's where we all get content, don't we? So I found this person on TikTok. What's her account called again? Something splotch. There we go. Splotch Maker. That's what her account's called. This person has 3 million likes on their videos, and just the 2 videos that I watched were just a bunch of nonsense. It's just so wild how everyone just can talk, and then there's a bunch of people who just believe and listen and support and say yeah, go girl to anything without even questioning, without even doing your own research, without even thinking how true or how right is this person. It's just so crazy, right? Somebody with a platform can just say whatever they want, and then a bunch of people who don't know any better just believe and follow and give 3 million likes. Anyway, let's take a look at what this splotch person has to say.
There is a big weight loss trend happening right now, as there kind of always is. So I wanted to hop on and say you don't have to join them.
Firstly, can I please ask what weight loss trend? This is not a blind reaction. I've watched this video. It's 1 minute, but I just want to say, spoiler alert, there is no specific weight loss trend that she's talking about. She's just blabbing away, okay? So I thought she was gonna reveal some specific weight loss trend. Even if she were to reveal oh, there's this new weight loss trend where everybody's just doing intermittent fasting or whatever. I know intermittent fasting is good. We all know the health benefits, but I was waiting for her to reveal some type of trend. But no, your girl's just talking just because she can. There is no trend. She's talking about nothing.
You don't have to join people in shrinking their bodies in pursuit of an arbitrary beauty standard. It's not sustainable, and there are much, much better ways to pursue health than just shrinking your body.
How would you know it's not sustainable? How many times have you actually put effort to be disciplined enough to lose weight or to eat healthy or to exercise every single day, to sleep right, to make all the right choices, and then after that lose the weight and then realize, you know what, this is not sustainable, I have to go back to eating Cheetos? How many times did you experience it? How are you deciding that it's not sustainable? Based on what? Even if she were to say oh, there's a trend going around where people say just eat 800 calories a day and cut out sugar and cut out carbs completely from your life, even carbs from vegetables and fruits, just cut it all out. That's the new diet trend. And then she says it's not sustainable. I can believe that. I can still get on board with her and be yeah, she's right, it's not sustainable, but she's not the one who should be talking. But yeah, she's right. But you have nothing. You have nothing to offer. You did not tell us what weight loss trend. You literally just talked about shrinking your body and it not being sustainable. Well, it is sustainable for people who choose to do it the healthy way. I did it the healthy way, and I can tell you I have never ever gotten close to the number that I was when I was obese. And it's been 4 years, 5 years now. So I don't know what she's talking about, but for somebody who's never tried it before, how do you know it's not sustainable? You don't get to talk.
It's not sustainable, and there are much, much better ways to pursue health than just shrinking your body.
How would you know? What are you doing? I'm promise you she's actively doing absolutely nothing. Go to her TikTok and see. I don't see a single thing in relation to health or fitness. So I don't even know why she thinks she gets to talk about health. There are much better ways to pursue health. How, ma'am? How? Is there anything that you've done? I'm pretty sure she's not doing anything. So why is anyone listening to you? Like, who are you?
And if you are wanting to pursue thinness in pursuit of beauty, really examine and interrogate where these standards come from. A lot of it has rooting in white supremacy. And be really aware of who you're excluding in that pursuit of beauty.
And of course, she goes again with the racism thing, because that's the only thing that you can use to make you feel like you're standing on higher ground. If you can just relate everything to racism, white supremacy, then you feel like you're on higher ground.
A lot of it has rooting in white supremacy. And be really aware of who you're excluding in that pursuit of beauty.
She's talking about herself. She's talking about her fat self does not want to lose weight ever. So remember that when you choose to lose weight, you're leaving us behind and you're excluding me, my fatty self, from being a part of the beauty community. So for that sake, please don't pursue thinness or try to lose weight, because you're excluding me from being in the beauty community, from being looked at as beautiful. I don't want to do anything about myself, so it will be great if you don't too.
Thinness is not the be-all end-all. It is not an indicator of living a great life. Being fat does not mean you are going to live a bad life, or a life that is in any way less good than a thin person, outside of systemic discrimination. If we continue to fight these biases and fight against these arbitrary standards, they will begin to crumble, and they already have. There is a big weight loss trend happening right now.
Somebody who's actually slim should be the one who's saying this. Somebody who's actually slim is the one who should be saying thinness is not the end-all be-all. They should be the one saying it, not you and your fat self. Just because you can't do it, you don't want to do it, you don't want to be disciplined, you're like, nah, this is not for me, I would rather just sit and eat mac and cheese every day. So you just speak for everyone else and say, no, thinness is not the end-all be-all. Like, why would I listen to you? What do you know? You have never ever been disciplined enough to lose weight. You have never ever felt what it's like. I promise you, all these fatties, if they were just given a chance to close their eyes and be slim, they'll take it. You think she wants to be fat? Do you actually think she wants to be struggling to find clothes? Do you think she would not pick to be able to like glide around faster, move freely, and go to places and do whatever she wants and feel like she just blends in with society? If it was a choice, do you think she wouldn't want? Of course she would want that, but it requires work.
It is not an indicator of living a great life. Being fat does not mean you are going to live a bad life, or a life that is in any way less good than a thin person.
I'm sorry. Have you seen My 600-Pound Life? Have you seen Amberlynn Reid? Being fat does not mean you're going to live a bad life. Are you crazy, woman? You cannot choose to purposely be that blind and try to purposely not see the truth. Have you not seen how suffering it is for people who are obese? You can't even walk for long in a supermarket. You need the wheelchair thing. And it's not because you want it. You need it because your legs can't stand for that long. I'm sorry, but that's not fun. It is not fun having to squeeze into places. It is not fun having the fear of breaking furniture. I don't know what world you live in, but being fat does mean you're going to live a bad life. Let's not even get started on health. How many fat acceptance people have died? How stupid do you think people are? And yes, being smaller is going to make you happier. Being smaller does give you freedom to do more things. I would know, because there was a lot of things that I couldn't do when I was bigger, and I was not even like morbidly obese. Despite just being really obese, there was a lot of things I couldn't do that I can do now. So I know for a fact that life does get better when you're smaller. So you, somebody who cannot do it, has never done it, don't get to speak on these things. I don't even know why she thinks she can talk about these things.
Outside of systemic discrimination. If we continue to fight these biases and fight against these arbitrary standards, they will begin to crumble. And they already have.
They'll begin to crumble, and they already have. If there's anything that's crumbling, is your community. They're all crumbling. They're dying one by one. It would be so interesting to have a conversation with someone like this in real life, because this is definitely pre-planned and you cannot fight back what she says unless like you're commenting.
People will go on a weight loss journey and then say, oh my god, I feel so much better after losing weight. I just have more energy waking up in the morning. My body just moves better. I just feel more myself. Like, come on, guys. Whole time, they are exercising, eating more fruits and veggies, and 3, sticking to a routine. But somehow, that always gets pushed to the side as if that is an inconsequential part of why they feel better, as if it has no part whatsoever in how they felt better. It was not the fact that they increased the diversity of their diet. It was not the fact that they started moving their body more. It was the weight. It was the weight. And so many people will start these resolutions where they're moving their body more, they're diversifying their diet, and they will think, wow, I feel so much better, get on a scale, see that they have not lost weight or gained weight, and immediately think, wow, I'm so unhealthy, I'm so bad, man, this is terrible. Because it's not about health. If we really focused on just making our bodies feel better, there wouldn't be an emphasis on weight. There have literally been studies too, if people want to talk about, oh, well, of course weight loss helps with health. There have been studies where people who literally had their fat just removed, just like lipo, and their markers, their health markers, all that jazz, were not improved from the people who stayed fat. Weight loss is just a potential, possible side effect of changing your lifestyle. And just as likely as weight loss is to happen, weight maintenance and weight gain. Those are both equal, if not more possible, possibilities. We need to be actively deconstructing the idea that weight loss and getting smaller is what health is what feeling good is. We need to stop. Let's focus on actual health promoting behaviors in 2024. Please.
My thing is, who is this woman and what business does she have talking about health? Fat acceptance is really just a community full of bitter, unhappy people on the inside. They really, really are. And you know how you know that they are bitter and unhappy is when you talk to them, and if you were to debate with them or argue with them, they get so angry and they come from a very defensive. It takes very bitter and unhappy people to talk like that.
I'd love to know, because if you're really healthy, do you have any joint issues, or so you're completely?
I swim 2.5 kilometres a day. I walk. I exercise all the time. I am in a synchronized swimming team, and I really resent the fact that I have to actually justify my.
For example, if you lost a lot of weight and someone comes and talk to you and ask you like, oh, so you feel like you are better now that you've lost weight? You definitely are going to answer them with like, yes, absolutely, I feel or whatever. And if they were to choose to fight you on it, they can't really fight you on it because you truly are happy now on the inside out. Your life has changed. You are active, you are exercising, you're eating right, you're sleeping well, you've built better relationships because of how happy you've become on the inside, because of all the work that you've been doing with your health. You become happy mentally and physically. When somebody comes up and argue with you, you're not going to...
No, but hang on a minute.
But for fat acceptance, the way they argue with you, you just know that it comes from a very angry, bitter place. The minute you even ask a tiny question like, oh, so what do you eat? Instantly they get so worked up and want to fight you. Instantly they get so defensive and get so heated. Where does the anger come from? It comes from a place of insecurity. It takes really insecure people to react that way, because secure people, people who know themselves, people who know the work they put into their body, people who are confident, it's quiet. It's not angry and bitter and I want to fight you right now. It's not.
People will go on a weight loss journey and then say, oh my God, I feel so much better after losing weight. I just have more energy waking up in the morning. My body just moves better. I just feel more myself. Like, come on, guys. Whole time, they are exercising, eating more fruits and veggies, and 3, sticking to a routine.
In case you're, I don't know, stupid, when you exercise and you eat healthy for 1 day or 2 days, that doesn't do anything to your body. You do not feel great just because you ate vegetables today and you cut down on your processed foods today. Just because you exercise 2 days, that doesn't instantly make you feel better. It maybe does make you feel better, like the dopamines in your head, you do feel better, but it doesn't as a whole make you feel like a better human being health wise. It takes you doing it for a long time. Like she said, consistency. Yes, consistency that resulted in weight loss as well. That made you feel better. And let me tell you something. Clearly, this woman has never lost weight before. Clearly, this woman has always been fat and is happy being a fatty. Or maybe she was slim at some point in her life and then became fat and just forgot what it's like to be lighter. Try running on a treadmill as a 120 kg person, which is about 250 something pounds, I'm guessing. I cannot remember. I think so. And try running on the treadmill as somebody who is like 70 kg. And tell me if there's no difference. The weight that you carry when you're trying to work out, the weight that you carry when you're trying to do activities, losing all of that does make you feel better. Try walking around with 20 kg rocks in your bag and walk and do stuff. Tell me that's not weighing you down, that's not exhausting, that doesn't make you feel tired, and you carrying that as body weight, as fats all your life. How does losing it not make you feel better? And what's worse is you're not even stronger. It's not like you're a bodybuilder who's built like such endurance and strength, and now you can carry this kind of weight. So even though you weigh 200 pounds, you are full of muscle and you've built that muscle, so you have that kind of strength to carry that kind of weight. You're so lazy just sitting around, you do nothing all day, you have all of this weight. How are you gonna walk? How are you gonna move? How are you gonna lift yourself to do stuff? Yes, it does change the way you feel. Yes, it does make you feel a whole lot better. Losing all of that unnecessary weight that you were carrying just because you must eat lots of food and just because you cannot, will not, don't want to work out. And then when you lose the weight, it does make you feel better. What kind of feel better do you want us to say? You just want people to be like, oh, I feel better on the inside. I just don't want to let it reflect on the outside, but on the inside I feel better. If your skin clears up and your skin gets better, your teeth get stronger, all of this from your healthy eating and stuff, oh, that's good, that will take. But God forbid you lose the weight, and that still doesn't tell you that fatness is a bad thing. The fact that doing something good for yourself results in you losing weight alongside getting better skin, getting better hair, together with it you also lose weight. That doesn't tell you that your fatness is a bad thing, that you should not be fat. You were not created to be like that. Also, weight loss makes you feel so much more confident. The amount of discipline that goes into trying to lose weight, the eating, the being disciplined with your exercise, being disciplined with your sleep, not going out and staying out late but coming home and sleeping early, staying away from alcohol, all of these things are disciplined things that you're doing. Do you know how that changes you as a person? You become stronger, you become somebody with more willpower, you learn so much about yourself, you become more mature, you become more confident. All of that is because of weight loss. It's not just because of the food. It's because of the mindset that you have when you're losing weight, which is something she would never understand because she has no intention in doing. So I don't even know why she's talking about this. It would be different if she was somebody who had done it before and then she gained all the weight back and she realized how this is not for her. This is someone who's never even done it to begin with. So why are you talking? Why do you get to have an opinion on something you know nothing about? You become so strong mentally, you feel like you can take on any challenge. And for somebody who's never been disciplined, for somebody who's so used to just giving into their impulses, eating whatever they want, whenever they want, and never having any kind of accountability, you cannot understand, you cannot relate. That's why you're talking like this, because you cannot relate and you cannot understand how weight loss changes somebody, how weight loss makes someone feel so much better. It's not just the broccoli and the chicken that made me feel better. It's not just the walks I was doing that made me feel better. It's everything together is a person that I become. That made me feel better. So yes, weight loss does make you feel a lot better. But you cannot understand that because of the way you think. You're so small-minded. You choose to believe what you want to believe only. You're not even open enough to hear what other people have to say. Anyway, that's it for this video. I found this on TikTok. I needed to discuss it with you guys. Let me know what you think. Give me your input because I know you guys love to give me your input and I love to hear it. So I hope you like this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell because I upload new videos at least once a week. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok if you like. The links are in the description box below. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video.